iconic sounds of the Sydney Opera House come to life with a spectacular projection art. And this year, Vivid Sydney, for a world first, has selected 6 Aboriginal artists to showcase their work. The narrative is about songlines, and songlines for Aboriginal people is really about us reconnecting with our spirituality and our culture. But it's also the old trade routes that interconnected all the clans and nations across the country. The 6 artists we have are world-renowned, celebrated artists. From the east we have Carla Dickens. She's a young contemporary artist, and her work is really about identity and politics, but she captures the essence of land and country and landscape. And as our songline begins in the east, we really wanted to show work of the original rock art. Sydney, of course, is home to one of the largest rock art galleries in the world. So senior curator and Bundjalung man John Mundine has a series of works that relate to those original designs from across the Sydney Basin. Another New South Wales artist, Gamilaroi man Rico Rennie, now his bold, vibrant diamond shapes are based on our old shield work, and particularly the work of our carved trees. These were in ceremonial grounds and really connect our skin markings of the East Coast and tell unique stories. We travel a little bit further across the country with the songline and we hit the Central Desert, and I'm absolutely thrilled that we have an artist, an emerging artist from the Central Desert region, Gabriella Possum. Gabriella's work is very modern, but it's based on those ancient footprints, and she's becoming known for her work with the Seven Sisters. And of course the Seven Sisters is a story that's told across the country, but reflects on many of those sky people stories we have from the cosmology that connects us to country. As we travel further west, I am really delighted that senior Warrior man, Donnie Lapuja, a great artist from the Kimberley region, is bringing his work of the Wandjina. Now the Wandjina artwork is so ancient, and it's really the only style of artwork that's unique to the Kimberley region, and that work connects us all. So the stories about the east and the west, but of course our sky stories and songlines always connect us to Arnhem Land. So having the work of the late Mrs. Yunipingu, Gulumbu Yunipingu, whose work of course features at the Musée de Quai Branly in Paris on the ceilings, is about her star work and that connection of Yolngu people to not only Venus, but the stars that connect them to country. So it's an incredible lineup, and I'm excited because as the music pumps away inside the Sydney Opera House and creates such a hub and activity, our sails come alive with a story from the ancient to the new. It's really the Aboriginal cycle of how we travel on the winds, we continue those songlines, and they're just as relevant to us today as they were thousands of years ago. And songlines will illuminate the iconic sails at the Sydney Opera House during Vivid Sydney. And as Vivid Live pumps away that music, everyone will be entertained with something that's unique and extraordinary only to Australia.